Japanese railways in the 1970s. This time, I'd like to introduce Japanese railways of the 1970s. The footage you're about to see shows a train of the Beppu Railway, filmed in 1973 in Kakagawa City, Hyogo Prefecture. It wasn't a preserved tourist railway, it was a regular, operating line. Even in Japan at that time, such an old-fashioned railway was quite rare. In 1964, the Shinkansen began service between Tokyo and Osaka, a distance of 320 miles. Extension work started in the 1970s and continues even today. The next major goal is the extension to Sapporo in Hokkaido, but tunnel construction has been delayed, and no one knows when it will open. By 1975, the line had reached 660 miles, still only about 5% of the 12,000-mile national railway network. For travel, most people still use the conventional railways, called Zairaisen, rather than the Shinkansen. The Zairaisen use a narrow gauge of 3 feet 6 inches, a standard introduced under British guidance when Japan's first railway opened in 1872. The Shinkansen, by contrast, uses the standard gauge of 4 feet 8.5 inches. On the Zairaisen, there were limited express, local, and freight trains. Rolling stock came in 3 main types: electric multiple units, diesel multiple units, and locomotive-hauled trains. This video presents selected scenes of trains that operated in the 1. The Shinkansen. Please look at the Shinkansen route map. In 1970, the line ran 320 miles between Tokyo and Osaka. By 1972, it had been extended to Okayama, 420 miles, and by 1975, to Hakata, 664 miles. The trains were the Zero Series, built from 1964 to 1986, with a total of 3,216 cars produced. This footage shows a Zero Series train running near Kakagawa City, Hyogo Prefecture. 2. Limited express trains on conventional lines. From Hokkaido to Kagoshima, various limited express trains operated across Japan. There were both daytime and overnight services. Daytime trains were usually electric or diesel multiple units, while overnight trains were mostly locomotive-hauled, though some used electric multiple units. This image shows the Azusa Limited Express running in Tokyo, connecting the capital with Matsumoto in Nagano Prefecture. The train is a 181 series EMU, part of a group that included the 151 and 161 series. A total of 230 cars were built between 1958 and 1963 for DC operation. Next is the Hakucho Limited Express in Kyoto Prefecture. It ran 650 miles between Osaka and Aomori in about 13 hours. The train is a 485 series EMU, built from 1964 to 1979, with 1,453 cars produced. It could operate under DC and both 50 Hz and 60 Hz AC power. This image shows the Matsukaze Limited Express in Hyogo Prefecture. There were 2 routes, Kyoto to Tora Hakata and Osaka to Tora. The train is an 82 series diesel multiple unit, part of a group built from 1960 to 1967, totaling 384 cars. Next is the Nihonkai Limited Express in Kyoto Prefecture, an overnight train connecting Osaka and Aomori. It used an EF58 electric locomotive and 20 series passenger cars. The EF58 class was built from 1946 to 1958, with 172 units produced for DC operation. Finally, the Akatsuki Limited Express in Kumamoto Prefecture connected Osaka and Kagoshima. It used a DD51 diesel hydraulic locomotive and 20 series cars. The DD51 class was built from 1962 to 1978, with 649 units produced. 3. Express trains on conventional lines. More affordable and more frequent than limited expresses were the Kyuko Express trains. Although Junior no longer operates express trains today, in the 1970s they could be found in every prefecture except Okinawa. This image shows the Unokuni Express in Fukui Prefecture, connecting Osaka and Kanazawa. The train is a 457 series EMU, part of a family of AC/DC dual-voltage trains built from 1962 to 1971, totaling 584 cars. Next is the Tanba Express in Hyogo Prefecture, which connected Osaka with northern Kyoto and Hyogo. The train is a 58 series diesel multiple unit, built from 1961 to 1969, with 1,823 cars produced. There were also overnight express trains. This footage shows the Kirishima Express in Kumamoto Prefecture, unusually hauled by a steam locomotive due to operational circumstances. Four, local trains. Trains that required no extra fare beyond the basic ticket were called Futsu Resha, or local trains. Rapid, New Rapid, and Special Rapid services were also considered local trains, as they required no surcharge, just like today's junior system. In the 1970s, many long-distance local trains covered over 100 miles. This image shows train number 824 in Shimane Prefecture, which ran 370 miles from Moji in Fukuoka Prefecture to Fukuchiyama in Kyoto Prefecture, taking 18.5 hours. In this section, the train used a C-57 steam locomotive and 61 series passenger cars. The C-57 class was a Pacific-type steam locomotive built from 1937 to 1947, with 201 units produced. Next is train number 723 in Hyogo Prefecture, which ran between Osaka and Yonago. It used a DF-50 diesel-electric locomotive and 61 series cars. The DF-50 class was built from 1957 to 1963, with 138 units produced. 5. Freight trains. From major trunk lines to local and private railways, Japan's freight network once reached nearly everywhere. Except for commuter-only stations in big cities, freight could be shipped from almost any station to anywhere in the country. In 1984, Japan National Railways drastically restructured its freight operations, abolishing classification yards and sharply reducing freight handling stations. As a result, most freight trains disappeared, except for profitable container services and certain bulk shipments like gasoline. The final footage shows a freight train running in Mie Prefecture, hauled by the famous D-51 steam locomotive, nicknamed Dagoichi. The D-51 class was a Mikado-type steam locomotive built from 1935 to 1945, with 1,115 units produced. How was it? We've taken a quick look at Japanese railways of the 1970s. Some traditions have continued, while others have vanished. If you ever visit Japan, why not ride not only the Shinkansen but also the conventional lines, and imagine what rail travel was like half a century ago.
Thank you for watching until the end.